Howdy Hogan neighbors, what's going on? My hair looks great. Anyway, life can be a pain in the butt, and you go through stuff. And as a comic creator, one of the greatest things that lifts you out of that rut is when something you produced comes from the printer and arrives at the house. And that will always lift my spirits. Other than my children and my wife, that is the go-to to lift my spirits. And I was having a rough day, and a surprise early arrival came, and I did a post, but I want to show it to you live. It is freaking cool. So who's here watching me to see this book? And we're also going to talk about Fumigator because it's struggling. And if I'm to be honest, it's on the path to being my first failed campaign after 15 successful ones. And I feel really bad because this is a great creator that I'm publishing, and the book is really good. The story is really good. So if you have it in your heart to go pledge $12 for a book, sci-fi adventure that you'll really love, you'd really be helping someone's dream come true. Having said that, I'm going to go over that in a little bit. Just hoping for some more people to come in the room. But man, this is so freaking good. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Sorry. Ooh. Shout out to Jason Meadows, who helped format this book. He did the digital formatting. Hard copy, bang, bang. Yeah, baby. So I just want to show you real quick. If you do it in comparison to an IDW artist edition, it's a little smaller because it's actually 11 by 17, where these are like 12 by 18. And I wanted to make it a little different. I'm not trying to, copy them too much and rip them off there. But it's a thick book. It's fantastic. So this hardcover, nice gloss look to it, shiny, pretty. Chris Picciolo, Chance Wolf. This thing is awesome. So when you open it up right away, you get to David Mack's cover on the inside, and you've got Gus Mock, and we've got Phil Russert Tragedy Sequential Art Edition. This is all Ricardo Silva's interiors, 150 pages of the first 5 chapters, the 11 by 17. Yeah, Angel, it is. We got Ray Acevedo's tragedy drawing there, and the credits page. We've got our table of contents. And then we have a little write-up by Ricardo with a sketch he did on a live stream first once. There you go. And then we get into the pages. And this is just beautiful. Now, we did the original Tragedy issue 1 pages in here because we thought that would be really cool. And it's just beautiful. His work is fantastic. And I just want you to know that I wanted to get an opinion on people because these are gloss pages. They're not matted. They're gloss. See, they're shiny. Yeah, I was wondering, should I go with the matte page or should I stay with these glossy pages? Because the IDW artist editions are always matte. Do you think the gloss is much nicer? Does that go better? Because it is pretty. But, old school matte's kind of cool too, matting, But so these are all the pages that you see in this book. So I'm trying to hold it up with one hand. So it's all the sequential art. I do not sell original sequential pages. So this is your best chance to get them in 11 by 17 size. And Ricardo's is beautiful. Yeah, we're on the same wavelength there, Angel. 2 geniuses. Look at that. But it's not just Ricardo sequentials. Now, I know maybe you're like, I don't know Ricardo. I don't know tragedy. Why do I care? If you love art, you'll love this book. But there are big name covers in here as well. And let's show you. Like, here's Will Spatasio's original cover scanned in. Okay. One of the founding members of Image. Also a really cool dude. Bill Sienkiewicz cover, as well as the Kevin Stewart cover. We've got a lot of big names in here. We've got the Tyler Kirkham cover and the Ryan Kincaid with inks by Scott Hanna. So big names. Look at that. It's so beautiful, isn't it? And these are the scanned scanned covers. And then you've got Kevin West. And this stuff is cool because you can see the ink on Kevin West, being that's the scan. See the inks, like the darker shadowing in certain areas. That is so cool. And of course, Jose Luis, who's an amazing artist in our Marvel and DC. I mean, in DC. And then there's the inked version with John Livesey. And we got John Katzis, his homage to John Romita Jr. We've got Jerry Rasco, and here's most people's favorites and mine, Ian Churchill, the scanned cover. I'm going to tell you now, I've had a lot of people keep asking me if I'm going to sell that, and I'm not. Unless my family is starving and we're in the street, Ian Churchill, that's my grail. I'm never getting rid of that piece. We got Chris Mad and Kreese Hyung-Sung Lee with the Hulk 181 homage. I mean, there's more covers that I'm showing you, but one issue with this that I'm going to fix, this is the prototype, the proof. The Mike DeBalfo cover didn't come out right. He's a beautiful penciler, but he penciled lightly, so I'm gonna have to up the DPI. Then we've got the Chris Picciolo. We've got more Ricardo, 2 Ricardo covers, the trifold cover. We've got Jimbo Salgado and Ardian Saif. I don't know if I pronounced his name right. I apologize. Again, these are direct scans of the artwork, the original artwork. This isn't digital. These are the direct scans of those, the original artwork that I got from them. And this is just gorgeous, and it came out great. Arjun Saif or Sif. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. That tragedy one. Look at that. That's just gorgeous. And then things to come. Then there's an afterword by me and Bill Sienkiewicz, color by Alex Sinclair, and the back cover, of course, of Chris Picciolo. That is, oof, let me tell you, it's not many people that do things like this in life. I'm just a schmuck from Queens, living in Long Island, trying to live my dream, publish books, put out my characters, and do it with love and passion because I love comics and I love what they've done for me. So to hold this in my hands, even if nobody ever buys it, is an achievement. It's accomplishment, and I'm really proud. And I'm grateful to everyone that's been involved in this. Like I said, Jason Meadows, who's the letterer on Tragedy, formatted this book digitally for me and got it ready for the printer and helped me with the designs and formatting. Ricardo, of course, for everything he's done with Tragedy. I can't thank him enough. And just all the amazing covers that I got, like Chris Picciolo and Chance Wolf. So that's the sequential art edition, and it's going to go to Kickstarter. And I just want to show you the Kickstarter. It's not live yet, but it will be soon. And here we go. Just showing the book cover, and some of the pages and all that. A little write-up. Larry Stroman is in there too. There's big names, guys. Ace Continuato, Delso Corona, Kevin West, Jose Luis. We said a lot of people, Kenny Calderon is in there. David Mack. So, we're really proud of this. Rewards will be the book itself. And as add-ons, we've got the Tragedy trade paperback. If you want to get them as a combination, that's really nice, right? I mean, you get the trade paperbacks, all 5 issues, plus the sequential art book. And Philbo Publishing presents, which is the Tragedy #1, Withered #1, and Dynamics #1 in one collected trade, so that you can jump on board and see what Philbo is about. And then we have original artwork. I do not want to part with this. I'm not going to lie with you. I do not. But I don't really have a choice right now if I'm going to get this book done for my father. Well, I'm able to. Well, he's able to. The Mike DeBalfo art is for sale. The Ryan Kincaid pencils are for sale. Al Garza. The Bill Sienkiewicz. That's the original Bill Sienkiewicz cover for sale. Scott Hanna inks over His last name is Arseni. I apologize. Your Russian artist. He's fantastic. The Do You Poo connecting covers done by Marat Michaels, Tragedy and Do You Poo. All original art and signed. COAs will come with it. Gus Mark, another cover I really love. I don't want to get rid of, but I have to, I have to. Envu, beautiful painted cover, 11 by 14. We've got this cover. We've got Javier Lugo. That's another. This is one of my favorite covers, actually. This is one of my dark horse covers, so to speak. Brian Silverbacks, beautiful cover, great composition. Peter Clinton, this is another dark horse one that I love that I think people didn't give enough appreciation. I really like this one a lot. And then just some interior samples. What's going on? So that's the campaign. There's the Ian Churchill. So there's the campaign, guys. And I hope you come out and you buy this book. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I really, really don't. You can see the love and the hard work put into it. It's a professional book. Look, you can say whatever you want about me, but I at least do my best to make professional quality books and stuff coming from Philbo soon. So there you go. That's this book right here. I'm just, man, look at that. Beautiful gloss cover. Look at that. Oh, man, 190 pages. Big book, guys. If you love art, there you go. Yeah, you can crack someone in the head and it'd be a real tragedy, that's for sure. There's that. We lost everybody. Where'd everybody go? We're down to one viewer. What's going on? Should I talk about Taylor Swift? Will that make you all come back? I swear. It's a weird world, man. We'll spend more time complaining about movies and celebrities or fighting about them than we will talking about quality products. It's a frustration I deal with, and I know I've been voicing it a lot, and maybe it's turning people off, and I apologize, but it is a very great frustration for me. And getting into that frame of thought, away from the artist edition book for a minute, I wanted to just talk about Alejandro Rojas and his wife Iris. They're from Cuba. They now live in Madrid. Cuba, as we say in America, is a tough place to be a creator and not have the government taking control of things. And I'm publishing them, Fumigator. And Fumigator is a sci-fi adventure that is really good. It's really good. He's an excellent writer, and it won contests and awards in his country. And sorry, I'm trying to get to the other account. And I really wish people would back this book because it's important. It's struggling. It's struggling mightily, and I would love to see this come to fruition for them. I don't want to see them fail. So we have 17 days to go. It's a $3,500 goal, and unfortunately, we're only at $797. And that is that's a tough mountain to climb, guys and gals. It's a tough mountain to climb. So Fumigator is basically a dystopian future in Havana, Cuba, and it's a fumigator is a government agent that goes out and he's to fumigate, clean out nanobot infections that occur. There was a nanobot infection, a great pandemic, so to speak, and the nanobots infect people and living biological organisms. They kill the soil. They kill things. They turn people into cyborgs, etc. And this fumigator, his name is Jose, and he's an older gentleman, and he's tired and hates his job, and he's just had enough. And he's about to have a rough day because he's going into a building where he has to clean out an infection, and things are just not going to go well. And there's other twists and turns and surprises, and There's other villains, etc. We have 32 backers. It's only $12 for the book, guys. So we'd love for you to check it out. We have 3 covers by Alex Bravo, Kenny Calderon, and Alex Bravo again. And you could buy all 3 for $30. There's also a Kenny Calderon original art tier 9x12 character of choice inked $100. That's it. And you can see some of Kenny's art samples here. The man can draw. I mean, for $100, where are you going to get that in today's art world with prices being what they are? Here are some art interior samples. These are the drones, obviously taking people away. It's great. It's got elements of Judge Dredd and Terminator and even non-sci-fi like Die Hard and The Raid. Some great stuff here. Those are nanobots. So it's a well worthwhile book, and I would hope that you give it a shot. There's someone infected, so you won't be disappointed. I really, really, really think you will enjoy this, but we can't do it without you, and we are struggling mightily. And unfortunately, if this doesn't pick up, it'll be my first failed campaign after 15, and I will feel terrible that I failed Alejandro and Iris. So if you guys would love to check out a sci-fi book that is really worth it, Fumigator issue 1 really could use your love and your help. It's just $12 for a book. Tell a friend, share it out. Please let everybody know. It's really important to help indie creators live their dream, especially when they're quality creators doing quality books, because God knows, no matter what, we can always use more quality stories, right? I agree. Glad you agree. All right. Before we go, I just want to again show everybody this book. I am so proud of this and excited. That's a thick hardcover 11x17 badass book. Maybe I should have called it the badass book. But there you go. Nice, right? Yeah, I wanted Chance Wolf's cover. The colors are beautiful. It's a very powerful cover, well illustrated, but not so busy, and the focus is on her. So it was perfect to have as the cover. And I was inspired by some of the artist editions and when I came up with the idea and design for the cover, and I thought this would be great for the back. Again, like you said, no distracting backgrounds, just nice white background. And this book is badass. And going to Kickstarter soon. So some people told me, oh, don't make that book. Nobody's going to buy it, blah, 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 blah. Let's prove them wrong. All right. Anyway, Tragedy campaign has fulfilled. I know, it's big. It's heavy. Tragedy campaign has been fulfilled with the exception of, unfortunately, there was a labeling problem. Pirate Ship decided to auto-populate after I had typed in addresses, so a few people's books went to the wrong places, but they're being sent back to me, and I will ship them out immediately. Diary of Dread is ready. I have to label it. I've just been busy, and I have to get back to work soon, so I'm going to have to go. But so the labels on that are going out by Wednesday, and you guys will get Diary of Dread. Again, look at this book. Check it out. Sign up if you haven't signed up, please. The sign up is on the post. Look at that, baby. Woo! Hey, Chance, we're just talking about you. And Joe Spicer, thank you for your support. I'm glad you got the book. I hope you enjoy it. Again, no matter what, we're trying to put out professional level quality work. We're trying to entertain you. We're trying to give you books that matter, that are entertaining, characters you can relate to, and there's no fluffs, there's no gimmicks. Okay? We're not doing that. Yeah, I try to make sure everything's packed nicely. I put them in um, larger magazine size bags and boards so that they had more protection. So I'm glad it didn't get damaged. Of course, if it was damaged, I would have just replaced it for you. No, no cost to you. But please support Fumigator. Please support this book. This book campaign, the money is going to go towards making Papa for my dad, who has stage 4 cancer, multiple tumors, and it's a tribute to him. And he'd love to see it while he's still on the mortal coil, and I would love to have it in his hands. But I need you guys because it's a graphic novel of 110 pages, which means from to pay fair rates, it's going to be 15 grand to make that book. So I need you. I need your help, please. I know there's so much other great entertainment out there, and I know everybody's on a Taylor Swift kick, or Taylor Swift covers or the booby covers or whatever great celebrity they can slap on a cover, and that's all well and good. But if you could just support Filbo Publishing and help us grow, because we're trying to give you quality stories, the stories that hopefully resonate with you and you talk about 10 years from now. You say, hey, do you remember that run on Tragedy when blah blah blah? Because that's what I do with comics. I remember the Dark Phoenix saga, the Brood saga, which is actually my favorite. um, you remember all these great story arcs, John Byrne's Fantastic Four or Man of Steel or whatever. um, and those resonated with you. They stuck with you because you related to those characters or you just enjoyed the story. And that's what we want to put out here at Filbo. Um, Nothing wrong with the gimmicks, nothing wrong with the celebrity mock-ups and the booby books, if that's what you like. I believe in the free market. But if you have a little extra cash left over and you like to try something new and something that's well written and well illustrated, come on over to Filbo. We won't disappoint you. All right. I'm going to leave you with what I always leave you with. Yeah, thank you. It's right there on the back. Look at that. Be legendary and have fun storming the castle.